Everyone, my name is Mustafa El Milodi, and my dissertation proposal is about the impact of game-based learning on student engagement and achievement among introductory computer science students. And my committee members are Dr. Thomas Edelberg, Elizabeth Gross, and Yao Hung. The topics I will be covering in this presentation are the following: statement of the problem, purpose of the study, significance of the study, research questions, overview of the literature, method, participants, instrumentation, procedure, and data analysis, and finally, the limitations, and assumptions. Now, let's talk about the statement of the problem. Now, computer science is a highly complex course, or at least among one of the highly complex courses that require the ability to think abstractly and see a relationship between different concepts, which cause many students to feel overwhelmed and disengaged. And this lack of student engagement is a crucial issue that many computer science teachers face, and it is one of the fundamental obstacles to teaching and learning. Therefore, to deal with this issue of lack of engagement, using effective teaching strategies such as game-based learning can make real difference and aid in building strong bonds between the teacher and the students and enhance student engagement. The purpose of the study is to explore the effectiveness and impact of using game-based learning approach on student engagement and achievement in introductory computer science courses. So you can see here we're talking about the courses, the computer science courses that students are exposed to for the first time. So this study seeks to determine whether integrating game-based learning approach improves and enhances students' engagement and achievement in comparison to traditional. What I mean by traditional are lecture-based instruction, basically the teacher-centered approach. So what is the significance of the study? So there are many aspects of it. I'm going to mention some of them. This study is significant in the sense that it helps many, as we mentioned earlier, it helps many computer science instructors deal with the lack of student engagement and the low motivation, which is one of the major obstacles to teaching and learning, because game-based learning is known for its interactivity, making the lesson fun, and there's immediate feedback from the instructor. Since the introductory computer, that's another aspect that shows the significance of the study. Since the introductory computer science courses are considered to be gateway courses, because they are the first classes to be taken, so therefore, improving success rates in these courses may increase confidence and motivation, encouraging them to enroll in advanced computer science courses and pursue further study in the field and persist beyond foundational requirements. Research questions. So as you can see here, we have 3 questions. To what extent does game-based learning approach improve student engagement and achievement in introductory computer science courses? How does game-based learning approach compare to traditional instruction? What is special about this game-based learning? What kind of impact or effect they have that traditional lecture-based instruction don't have in influencing student engagement and achievement? And finally, how does game-based learning approach influence students' engagement, behavior, and learning outcomes in introductory computer science courses? Now, the overview of the literature. So, of course, I'm just going to be very brief here. So, as you can see, there are 3 categories or 3 perspectives. First of all, we have the relationship between engagement and computer science. Studies show that disengagement in computer science courses often stem from lack of relevance and difficulty. And as we mentioned earlier, because it is based, or computer science is known for its abstract concepts, which can be very difficult for some students to grasp. Now, the second category is about the impact of game-based learning on motivation and engagement. Research in math and science demonstrate that game-based learning fosters motivation, collaboration, and problem solving. And finally, game-based learning in computer science studies suggest that designing or playing educational games helps students better grasp abstract coding concepts. Now, regarding the method, participants, instrumentation, procedure, and data analysis, the participants are of two groups of students enrolled in an introductory computer science courses. So one method will be exposed to game-based learning, and the control group will learn the same concepts, the foundation concept like loops, conditional functions, and variables, using the traditional lecture-based instruction. Now, the data collection will be based on surveys, pre and post, for the to examine or investigate the engagement, the student engagement, and also data from tests and quizzes to measure the achievement, if there is any impact on student achievement. The data analysis, of course, will be quantitative analysis of tests and quizzes, as well as student feedback, of course, using surveys, will be analyzed. And finally, the delimitation assumptions. So this section is not available at this point. Thank you so much.